Alright, so this is going to be a quick video showing how to open up and disassemble this Toshiba Portege Z835-P330. Alright, so we're going to use a PH1 or JIS1 screwdriver. This is a Toshiba Ultrabook. Alright, and we're going to remove all the screws from the bottom. I'm going to do it this way because I prefer taking the screws out from the hinges towards the back. Okay, keep all the screws together because they can be different size, shape, and lengths. So I organize them by putting them flat side down like this. On my desk in the pattern, I remove them. So you can see we have this row of 2, 4, 6 screws. Then we got 2 here, and then we got 5 down here. So I'll do a row of 6, a row of 2, and then a row of 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Get all these screws out. If this video helps you out, make sure to like, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. And if it helps you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue removing all these screws. Alright, just like that, and then the 5 down here. This model is relatively easy to get apart for several of the components. I haven't tried taking the keyboard out, but I think it's held in with double stick adhesive. Alright, and one more screw. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop off the bottom cover now. So usually you can, I guess this one you can grab from anywhere, but be careful because the headphone jack's here, so you want to actually lift it at this angle and slide it out so the headphone jacks don't get yanked up on. Oh, there's some broken plastic on these. Okay, so anyways, yeah, you want to like slide it like that and then move it like that to get this off. Alright, now we got the battery here, relatively simple to remove. There's quite a few screws on it. There's 2 up here, and then you got 2 on this side, and then you got 2 more here. So 6 screws in total. Let's go ahead and remove those. Again, keep them in order because they can be different size, shape, and lengths. I'm not going to be taking everything out, but I'm going to show you guys the more common components. It looks like there's only 1 stick of RAM to remove. This RAM is soldered to the board. That's what these little black chips are. And then this RAM is removable. Okay, so keep that in mind because you can only upgrade 1 stick. Alright, so now we got all 6 screws out. To remove the battery, we're going to just lift up from anywhere the plastic pieces. Be careful because the speakers will also lift up if you're... Oops, this one, see it lifted up on its own. So try and keep the screws, those there. Then to remove this, I kind of just get my fingernails here and kind of wiggle this as I pull, and just like that, the battery is loose. The battery model is here, all right, PA5013U-1BRS. Hopefully you can read that. Okay, if you want the battery information, there you go, 47 watt hours, 3060 milliamp hours. Okay, DC 14.8 volts. Okay, we're going to set the battery aside for now, and let's go ahead and take a look what else we got. We got these indicator lights here. I don't know why there's 2 cables. Oh, this cable is going to the motherboard, and the trackpad cable is going to here. So it looks like this one board goes, and then it all goes through this one cable. Okay, you got the speakers here, the wires go over here, and they both plug in over here. This kind of cable or connector, you just use your fingernails and wiggle this. Right, we're going to leave that there. There's a Msata Ssd. Okay, so this is a Msata. It's an older type. These are pretty difficult to find. 128 gigs, or it's difficult to find like good ones. Now they're all aftermarket, not big brand names or anything. Right, RAM, you just pull these tabs to the side and it pops up, and then yeah, you can take it out, but push it back in and click it down. This RAM, this computer is pretty old, PC3 10600S. Right, so the RAM, I know it's upside down, but PC3 10600S, hopefully you can read that. Okay, then you got a cable here connecting this whole other board here with the USB port and Ethernet adapter. I don't know if there's anything else in that connector. Got a bunch of cables running all over here. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, wireless card is underneath here, underneath this cable. I'm not going to take this out, but you flip these latches, then you can pull these out. You got the BIOS CMOS RTC real-time clock battery here. All right, and then we got some little wires here. I don't know where this is going, but oh, somebody opened this. Okay, I think somebody worked on this and didn't put it all back together. This is keyboard backlight cable, and this is the keyboard. Shoot. So whoever worked on this didn't even put it back together. It just knows that. So this is the keyboard cable here. We're going to pull this out. The customer told me their keyboard's not working because liquid spilled on it. But right now it's probably not working because it's not plugged in. I don't know if they want me to leave it unplugged because they said the keyboard's not working. Are they missing the clips here? Okay, no, the clips are there. So you pull those out and then you can get the cable in. I don't know if it's gonna go all crazy if I plug the keyboard back in because they didn't show it to me beforehand. I guess they brought it to somewhere first. But anyways, I put that cable back in and we'll put the keyboard backlight cable back in. The customer didn't tell me if it was going crazy. They just said the keyboard and backlight aren't working. So I don't know if this is a bad idea or not, because this might cause the keyboard to start pushing random keys when they turn it back on, and then it's going to have to be disconnected again. Anyways, let's see. Can I get this back in properly? Get that back in there. Okay, this one goes underneath that plastic latch, and then we're going to pinch that back in. Okay, I think that's it. You got the DC jack charge port connector here. It is removable. Looks like you can just pull that out. All right, LCD LVDS connector. I don't want to risk pulling that out, but I'm assuming you pop it up. CPU heatsink cooler here with the thermal paste underneath. If you take this out, you do have to redo the thermal paste. Fan here, 2 screws. It looks like you can take it out after, but I'm not going to mess around with that. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and put this thing back together. Give me a second. I'm going to check some messages real quick. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead and get the battery back in. Again, this thing plugs in, it's upside down. Get this lined up. Pinch these two together. Alright, and then get all of this lined up. Again, I don't know if the thing is going to be messed up now, because I don't know if the... Make sure you push this enough to go past the foam pads of the speakers. I don't know if the keyboard was doing some weird stuff, which... now that I plugged it in, because I don't know, they brought it somewhere else first, I guess. We'll see what happens, but let's go ahead and get all of this back together. Okay, I guess if the keyboard starts doing weird stuff again, then the customer will probably tell me to unplug it. But yeah, other than that, we'll get all of this back in, and that's pretty much all there is to this. Again, hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, make sure to like, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. And again, if it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. Alright, so to put this bottom cover back on, again, headphone jacks first, so put this at an angle. Make sure that the headphone jacks do line up and go into place, and then you can drop this down. So let me see if you can see this. Okay, so what you do, you tilt this all the way, get this all lined up. You can see the headphone jacks poke through those holes, and that's how you know you did it right. Drop that down, and then we'll just get all these bottom screws back in. Again, that's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Like, subscribe, share my channel with others, consider contributing, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. You're welcome to stay as I get all these screws back in. Ooh, phone overheated. Bye.